friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my kitchen. It's been quite a long time since I've done any recipes of any kind here on my channel, and I wanted to get back to it. So I figured the fall is coming up, and this is a really easy budget friendly recipe that my mother-in-law actually taught me many years ago, and we pretty much have it at least once a week or at least twice a month at least. And it's really I don't know the exact name of it, but I do know what she calls it, and it's a beef picadillo. And I wouldn't say it's a traditional one, and I don't know if this is a Cuban version. I have no idea, but that's what she calls it, and that's what we're making today. So let's get over to the stove and start cooking. Okay, so I have my pan with a little bit of olive oil. Let me put this light on here. And we're just going to take a couple of cloves of garlic, and we're just going to chop that up and throw that in there. Sometimes I also do onions. I don't know if I should move this back. I'll get it closer. Um, Sometimes I do a little bit chopped onions and garlic, but today I'm just going to go ahead and use the garlic. And I will speed this up as necessary, and also maybe do a little bit of a voiceover. I need a knife. Where did I go? Oh, okay. As we move along. Okay, so I went ahead, chopped about 2 cloves of garlic and a little bit of olive oil. We're just going to let that um, heat up just so we can give it a little bit of flavor. And then we'll go ahead and we'll add the chopped meat. And you're just going to brown the chopped meat. You can add in any kind of seasonings you want, salt, pepper, little garlic powder, and just let it brown until it's all, well cooked. Okay, so while that is cooking and getting brown, I'm going to go ahead and take the chorizo, and what I do is just slice it up into slice each sausage into pieces, and then I put them in there as well. So we're going to go ahead. I do drain this once it's all brown and cooked. I drain it before going ahead adding the rest of the ingredients into it. Okay, I went ahead and I drained out all the juice and water from the pan, and the ground beef is now cooked. I'm going to go ahead and add in some tomato sauce and the chorizo. Okay, so this is actually a lot of chorizo. This is a larger package than what I normally get, but my son, I just lost one too. My son Michael really enjoys the chorizo, so I always make a little extra. Okay, so now we're just going to let this sit and um, let this sit for maybe like 10-15 minutes and cook the chorizo through. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and lower the temperature, and this is just going to really be at a simmer. I also like to add some sweet peppers, some roasted sweet peppers, so I'm just going to take a few out. I don't add a lot because I'm really the only one that really enjoys them, so I just add a little bit. Okay, also I wanted to mention, I often use these Goya powder beef flavored in the ground beef. However, I thought I was out of them, And I already put in salt, pepper, and garlic, and I don't want to overdo it with the seasoning, so I am going to skip it. But normally this is what I use instead of the individual seasonings. Okay, so let me just give you a little bit better look at what it looks like. I also, I think I mentioned before that sometimes I put some green olives in there. Um, and most of the time I will add 1 can of the pink beans. However, I'm out of the pink beans. So because of that, I will probably make a different kind of bean, but I'm not going to mix it in. Only because I just don't think it would taste right. I usually just really prefer the pink beans rather than like black beans or something like that. And then I just serve this over rice. So it's really easy, fairly inexpensive for a weeknight or even weekend, um, dinner option, but we really enjoy it. So that is it. So now this is all done and ready for tonight. I just got to go ahead and make some rice, and that's it. That's what's for dinner. Editing Joann here. This is what it looks like when I add the pink beans to it. I was able to make it again a few days later, and everybody was requesting the beans. So I thought I would give you a little peek at what it looks like when I make it with the beans. And I serve it over the rice. And that is it, my friends. I hope that you've enjoyed today's recipe. I'm going to be back in the kitchen again this fall and coming up through the holidays. I have a lot of recipes picked out, some baking, some cooking, and some more budget friendly like dinner and lunch ideas for you. So please take a moment to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.